Greetings, beautiful souls. So I feel drawn today to do a reading for someone who's going through financial difficulties, right? So I just felt drawn to it. Not so much a financial difficulty is what my sense is. My sense is that it's more limbo, more of some kind of block, something you didn't expect. Oh, would you look at that? That jumped out. Okay, so this is a Celtic cross reading, but oh man, the cards are just jumping. Okay, let's have a look here. Okay, so in the position for self, we've got reversed the King of Swords. Okay. And the problem or the situation or the challenge that you're facing is the Devil reversed. Okay, it's already intriguing. In the position for unconscious or what is unseen, what do we have? We've got death. Okay. What is conscious? The Three of Swords. We've got the past in the position for Queen of Wands. We've got your influence, which is Four of Cups reversed. External influence over here. We're looking at Seven of Wands. Okay. You guys liking my new desk setup? I feel so grateful to have it. And over here, the Eight of Cups for the final outcome. Alright, so getting an overview of what it's telling us. King of Swords reversed. I think what I see here is either mental exhaustion or end of your tether, right? And with the Devil reversed there, you didn't give in to temptation. You did everything you were supposed to do. You did everything right, okay? And so in the back here with the Queen of Wands reversed, I think you've had a long fight. You have been fighting. You've been aiming to get here, okay? And we see here in the future, the Six of Cups, a return to innocence. And I really like how this card looks because it's so balanced, you know? And things seem very much in place, you know? So even with all with all its uniqueness, it's like you will find a place for everything to land, okay? Believe it or not. But then the external influence, Seven of Wands reversed, okay? Right now you may be caught up in some sort of bureaucracy, something outside of yourself, and I do get the sense that the universe is protecting you. You know, rejection is protection, and I know that's frustrating because you want the breakthrough, right? What is unconscious is that there is a death. This could be quite protecting you from something that could be fatal, right? But also, this is a process of germination. You know, it's here in the position for unconscious, but also if you imagine this as a tree, this is the root, okay? So it's like a seed goes into the ground before it grows, okay? So at the top there, it's feeling to like the Three of Swords. It feels like the problems are compounding, but this is what happens during a germination process, okay? And so your influence here with the Four of Cups reversed, it is making you feel unstable, or you're projecting a lot of your past traumas onto it, and that is perfectly understandable, right? You are in a position that you didn't think was going to turn out like this. That it just so happened that when you entered into this situation, there was a shifting of environments. The rules of the game are changing just as you're entering, you know? Like just as you wanted the opportunity, something else outside is shifting. And there is a reason why you need to wait. And I think here with your hopes and fears, both of them being King of Wands, right? I'm not sure that you're feeling like you have the energy to do this, even though you know that you can. You're like, oh gosh, I hope that I do get there. I hope that I do get the energy, but that's also a lot of responsibility to come to, okay? But here with the Eight of Cups, the final outcome, okay, peace is coming, and so is a period of growth. And I know that you've spent years growing, but this is going to be a whole new level of growth that you're going to build. Another layer to the very strong pyramid that you've made for yourself, right? But if you're feeling chaotic, if you're feeling noisy right now, if it's feeling unfair, you know what? Embrace those feelings. It's completely natural and understandable that you would have those feelings, okay? By the way, this is a specific message for someone. It might resonate with you, it might not. Okay, for some of you, here's a message. Set firmer boundaries. Let only the best things pass through. Okay, so I think for some of you, that's a message to be alert. Don't let your guard down in terms of who you are trusting what to. Okay, there's some people that maybe you have a hope, or maybe even lying to yourself and you know better, that are going to be an asset, but actually they could be a liability. Maybe they're not even vicious or malicious, right? Maybe they're just not able to offer everything they're promising. Okay, I'm going to pull a card, and I'd like you to question whether you want to look at the ally or challenger. Okay, ally or challenger. We're looking at the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms deck here. Okay, so are you going to be looking at the ally or challenger? Just decide that for a moment, and you're going to get vastly different messages, okay? Right, so we've received the cosmos, creativity and vastness. Okay, so that is really celestial help. The universe is actually on our side, even if it feels like we're being withheld once again, from our abundance. Okay? So the cosmos, for those of you that chose ally, I'll read here. The cosmos appears always as an ally and never as a challenger. Okay, so for those of you who feel like the universe is working against you, would you look at that? The cosmos is on your side. Creativity in all its forms is represented by the cosmos. This is a sign to place your attention on creative projects. They will be successful. Remember that all of life is creative, and when you're always co-creating with the divine. When we are stuck and we're feeling financially unstable, when we're feeling like there aren't enough resources, we shut our brains down, guys, and we don't relax and open up to a feeling of creativity, because we can't be in both of those two states. Scarcity it's incompatible with creativity in the same way as hate is incompatible with love, or anger is incompatible with peace, all of those things. And it's not to say that there isn't a place and time in the human experience for all of these things, and it's not to say that you're irrational for feeling the way you feel. But what would it mean to connect to creativity again? How would the most powerful version of yourself, the self on the other side of this challenge, how would they carry you? Okay? The cosmos also represents the principle of infinity and the vastness of the energetic exchange of consciousness influencing all living things. This teaches us that every intention we set is, in fact, contagious with the power to influence others. So the message I'm getting from this is, if I don't step into my power, if I'm going to stay married to the toxicity from all the different areas of my life, the previous ones, those times of scarcity, those times when I had no hope, I will continue to feed that beast. But if I remember that I am the powerful woman or man or they, them that I'm walking into, then I'll have a whole different relationship to those things. This teaches us that every intention we set is in fact contagious with the power to influence others. We're entangled at our deepest energetic place, so we can't help but have an effect on others, from an individual level to a global one. This is a sign to remind you to open up to the well of creativity deep within you, mindful of your thoughts and actions. Both are influencing your outer world. Most important, keep taking actions towards your goal, as the cosmos responds perfectly to manifest your highest destiny. Expect to be inspired and to meaningfully touch others with those that you create. So, chin up, little soldier. Chin up. No matter how powerless you're feeling, you are so much more powerful than you know. But you're not exempt to the natural changing tides of the cosmos. Okay? Money is just one manifestation of this experience, and it may feel emasculating to you. It may feel disempowering. It may feel like it's a report card from the universe saying you're failing. Baby, you're not a little boy anymore. You're not a little girl anymore. Okay? You actually are that powerful person that you have worked so many years to be. Okay? But you'll never be exempt from winters and summers. There will be hills and there will be valleys. Okay? So chin up, tits forward. You're strong. Thank you so much for joining. This has been the Nerdy Virgo. I love you. Ciao for now. Hello? Are you closed?